Carta Astral 222. Dear family, a few minutes ago a Class X1 solar flare was generated on the face of the Sun that is in front of us. If you see in the picture, the bright part circulated is right where it was generated and is exactly in front of the Earth, so this for sure it will trigger a significant geomagnetic storm in the next few days if the space climate does not divert it. It could be diverted by other magnetic fields. In addition, since the 26th there has not been any solar explosions constantly. In the graphic there are about 25 C-class calls and a couple M-class because just this region of the Sun that is now in front of us has a couple of very spots active. A few days ago, before there was this increase in activity as of 26th, the Sun was almost completely in silence, so this will be a 0 to 100 rise from 30 or 31 depending on the spatial weather, butterfly, Sun, collision. Those who are highly sensitive to increase in solar activity are most likely to start having headaches, ear buzzing, skin burning, lip itching and piquetus on the tongue and palate, itching or throat discomfort, pressure in the breasts perinasals, difficulty to focus, strange sensations in the third eye, palpitations, double heartbeat, pain under the ribs, swollen stomach, burning in the mouth of the stomach or gastritis, in addition to symptoms of cold or allergy that last few hours, and also some nervousness or restlessness. All of these symptoms could have been felt since it started increasing solar activity on the 26th, but they may intensify due to the so-called X-class. Also starting on the 26th we had an increase in activity in the Schumann resonance chart, as if it was the echo of this solar activity. So some of you could have had episodes of diarrhea and or constipation without any apparent reason, pain in the lower back and legs, tremor or vibration in the body, abdominal swelling and excess gas. Sometimes it can also cause hemorrhoids or pistols. I know that on a physical level it is a lot of what we are living through, and that this looks like a hospital room, but it is so, and it is better to know why it is happening to us, because sometimes the symptoms disappear when we have this information, than to look the other way why. And the hardest part of this process that we are living is not wanting to run out to the emergency room at any time. Remember that our rational mind is designed to ensure our survival, and not having information with any physical sensation that we do not have sense never triggers the reaction of fight or run away, that is panic, so we can do something about it. As we were not taught in schools, for some people it's hard to believe that we have such a close relationship with the Sun and its activity on an individual level, i.e., we just give it credit for the seasons of the year, but nothing more. The reality is that if we are alive and if our heart has a heartbeat, it is only thanks to the fact that the Sun exists. We are an echo of our star individually and collectively, and seen, so what is impossible is to think that we are not affected by its activity and its cycles. Sun, fire, Americas. On the mental and emotional side, this vibration increase passes through our physical body, which here is worth remembering that it is not solid and only gives the impression of being, because what we feel as solid is only the magnetic field, and scattered electrons of our atoms, because solar particles stick to them and drag them away. That subatomic interaction, which is what many call the quantum jump, makes our chakras rotate at a higher speed and thus expand. The result is that we lose physical density and get closer to the vibrational frequency of energy in wave form, and not particle, and this makes us much more sensitive to subtle frequencies, and that is why our capabilities paranorm wings sharpen together with our senses physicists. When we reach the solar plasma in the next few days, we can feel that we are going crazy because our rational mind is trying to understand and create a new code for the information we receive, and is also why not we feel in both places or dimensions at the same time. Emotionally we can also go from one extreme to another, i.e., from sadness to euphoria. Because the heart chakra also expands, and that makes us much more sensitive. Added to this, our delicate hormonal balance is affected due at the physical biological level by the increase in solar activity, and that's why we can also have anger attacks or feel very irritable. Get ready to receive the effect of this X-class solar flare by drinking a lot of water, and take advantage to rest as much as you can, strengthen your immune system and stay in the present moment. No matter what you feel, remember that it is only energy passing through your body and that you are not at real risk, but if you feel that your symptoms are very strong or that intensify constantly, please do not stop going to the doctor for what you know. Make sure everything is okay. I know this is preparing us for that solar event we've been talking about so much. I don't know exactly when it'll happen, but I do know it's close and that the American continent will touch at night. There's nothing to fear, we'll be fine. Ringed Planet, Fire. Alicia Sparkling Heart, Purple Heart.